It's looking really well. Yeah. That's right. That's your other toe. Okay. I'm gonna wait just 3 seconds, and I'm gonna give a signal for everybody to be sitting down and focus up front. Okay, so we're going to get ready right now. Thank you, everybody. You ready, Violet?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I was so excited for this project, not only because I love cooking, but also because that it's about nutrition. Nutrition is a very important part about cooking any meal. Me and my sister Cora, we like to play games together, and sometimes we like to play cooking games. So one time, my sister said, "Hey, why don't I be the guest with my mom, and me and my dad would cook for them." So then my dad said, "Hey, why don't we name it Billow's Bistro?" A bistro is kind of like a cafe. So that's why I named my restaurant Billow's Bistro. My main idea is LOL. It doesn't mean laugh out loud or lots of love. It means local, organic, and love. That's what most of my food is made of. I decided to do a cursive because I wanted it to look fancy and professional. I decided to make homemade spaghetti, homemade meatballs, homemade red sauce, garlic bread, broccoli, and some homemade salad. So then I asked my mom on that Saturday night to take me to Safeway. When we were looking for lettuce for our salad, I saw a big sign that said, "Go Organic." I said, "Hey Mom, I have a great idea. Why don't we do mostly organic and local foods for my dish?" She said that was a great idea. We didn't need tomatoes, because our grandma has a local garden where she makes her own tomatoes. And I didn't need eggs because our neighbor lets us have his eggs from his chicken coop in his backyard sometimes. So then we went to collect some eggs from his chicken coop. We collected 6 eggs. Can anyone see the fake one? Raise your hand if you want to guess. Eli.
The red one?
Nope. Brayden.
Can you let it and hold it in your hand?
Nope. It is this egg. Why do you think there is a fake egg? Raise your hand. Kingston?
To get the chickens laying.
Yes. Then I started to make the homemade pasta dough. Homemade pasta, it looks like it's so hard to make, but it's so easy. Guess how many ingredients there is? Sophia.
2.
Yes, eggs and flour. And in some restaurants they put a little bit of water. And this is a close-up picture of the yolks. Why I showed you the yolks is because they're so orange. I didn't understand why they were so orange. I asked my mom, she didn't even know. So then we went to our neighbors and we asked, and they said, well, it's because the chickens eat a nutritious diet, where usual chickens at a farm only eat corn and wheat, which is not as good for them. And that's why their yolks are so colorful. When I was mixing with my spatula, I said, I don't need this when I have the best utensils in the world. Fingers. So after, it looked like I got Yeti hands. Does anybody know why the pasta is so yellow? Jude?
I just forgot.
Lucas? The yolks? Yes, because of the orange yolks. Then when I was done kneading the dough, After I was done kneading the dough, I let it rest. It took a long time. I think I was kneading it for at least 15 minutes. Then after it rests, then we use the crank to flatten it out. Then we use the crank to make the pasta. This is my Gigi's tomatoes. Gigi is my grandma. She has her own garden, and it's a local garden that she shares with other people. These are some tomatoes that she canned and put in a jar. I use these for my red sauce. Then my mom and my cat Billy went to go get some herbs in the yard. My cat likes to sniff and taste them. Then I added the herbs and chopped them up and put them in. Then I added salt. But before I added pepper, I was grinding it up with the top on so I'd get the right amount. I opened it slowly, but it couldn't open it too softly. So I opened it harder and poof! All over my face. It got in my eye and up my nose, and it tasted terrible. I couldn't really see, but the show must go on. So we kept going. Then we hanged the pasta, and then I started to mix my sauce. The broccoli was ready, the water was boiling, ready for the pasta, and I said, hey, I forgot the meatballs. So I got some turkey and the other ingredients, and I started mixing the meatballs. I added garlic, herbs, and I added the turkey meat and some breadcrumbs. Then I made them into balls, put them on a plate. Then I put them in a pan and browned them on both sides. Everything was ready. My table was set, my food was ready, and my noodles were just getting in the pan. Then my dad and my sister sat down. We got our plates full, and my sister took a bite. She loved it. She almost ate 4 meatballs. Then my dad took a bite. He loved it. He said it was 100% awesome. He said he would eat it a million more times. I loved the way it looked. I was proud it was organic and local. And the thing my family loved most was that it was made with love. After that, I was full. I was so full that I even didn't eat dessert. Billo's Bistro, local, organic, and love.
Love it how you hang up your
Yeah.
placemat? Wow. Do you want to take some questions or anything yet, or do you want to wait a second?
Wait a second.
Okay. Bring that over here. That's okay.
That's my cat. That's Wozzy, and I don't know where Billy is.
There you go.
I did broccoli, the raspberries, the garlic bread. Here's my spaghetti, the red sauce, and the meatballs. And that's my salad. I put red onions, croutons, salad dressing, and lettuce in it. Here's my drink. I put raspberries and lemon, pomegranate juice, and some sparkling water in it. Questions or comments? Samantha?
Did you even make dessert?
No, I was too full. Henry?
How long did it take to make your meal?
About 3 hours because the sauce had to boil for a long, long time to get all the flavors combined. Sophia?
Did you play Russian? Like you do it with your family?
Well, my dad and my sister were at the park, so me and my mom were just cooking together. Yummy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult was it?
Since I cook so much, maybe like a 3 or 4.
So it was easy.
Just
In a scale of 1 to 10, how did you like it or not?
I liked it a lot. I would eat that every night if I could. Elizabeth?
Is that the first, I can't remember, is that the first time you made pasta from scratch?
That was actually the second time, which we just did it. I said, from Grandpa Jamie, we read a book about where they made pasta, and I just heard how simple it sounded, but how good it also sounded. So I was like, hey, maybe we could do that this summer. So that summer, we went to our Grandpa Roger's house, and then I said, hey, why don't we make this? And he was like, okay, let's try it. So I just started making it. That time, we made a mistake where we added too much flour. We thought it was 1 cup of flour per egg, but it was actually 2 eggs per cup of flour.
You learned from that, that's excellent, very impressive.
Ava?
What was your favorite part about cooking?
I enjoyed mixing the dough a lot, and I liked making the meatballs.
Did you have to open any cans?
Yeah, we did. We had to open the tomato.
What was the favorite part of the bread and broccoli? What was the one that tasted best?
I like the spaghetti and red sauce and meatballs. That was probably my favorite part about it.
Do you know how long it took to make the spaghetti sauce?
Maybe like